Hi, this is my mom. Today we're going to do a couple questions on the O.J. Simpson trial, more like opinionated questions, and see, because you lived through this, and kind of see how you, saw it. When first finding out about the O.J. Simpson trial, do you believe he did it?
Absolutely.
Okay, why?
I believe he did it because every piece of evidence was crystal clear in my mind that it was him that did it. Whether the media was trying to defend him or not, it was very clear to me that he did it.
Okay, and knowing everything you know now, do you still think he did it, or?
Absolutely. I still think he did it.
How did this trial affect modern culture during this time?
Well, I think it really divided the African Americans and the whites, and that was sad to see because I thought we came a long way.
Did the news or media favor towards O.J. or the people, in your opinion?
I'm thinking they mostly favored O.J., the media and the news. However, not 100%. I saw a lot of times where they were favoring the people. And it depended on the news article, it depended on the channel, it depended on the reporter, on how the messages were delivered.
What was it like after he was proven innocent? Did most people agree with this decision or disagree?
Most people that I was friends with, the people that I knew around me, totally disagreed with it.
This trial has been labeled as one of the most publicized trials in history. Do you think that had anything to do with the outcome?
Publicity makes money for the media. Media makes money. It could have, but I don't think it was one of the biggest publicized
What
trials.
do you think was?
I think when John F. Kennedy was shot, I think that news was just as intense and dynamic and focused on. I was a child when that happened, so in my mind, there was a lot of attention to that.
Was it as long as the O.J. trial? The O.J. trial was about a year.
Yeah, no, it wasn't as long, but there was always that sadness for quite a long time afterwards. And actually, there was a sadness with O.J.'s wife for a while afterwards.
So you think they're pretty similar, but JFK had more attention towards it in the media?
I don't want to say he had more, but I sure wouldn't say O.J. superseded it.
Oh. What was it like after he was proven innocent? Did most people agree or disagree with this decision?
Most people that I'm aware of agreed with it. Disagreed with it, I'm sorry. Disagreed with it. But there was quite a bit of population that was cheering, extremely happy.
Do you remember any big issues or disagreements you had with the media or people about this?
People I discussed it with, we were all on the same page. As far as the media is concerned, I have an issue with the media. I think they just do everything for money, for publicity. The more publicity, the more money they make. So I think they embellish. I think, they focus on negative news. It attracts public, unfortunately.
Yeah. Why do you think that this trial was such a huge deal in the media?
Basically for money. It's all about the money, making money. The longer it went on, the more dramatic it was, the more the news stations were reporting, and the more money they would make.
Did the trial turnout change the way you think about things today?
Changed yes, a little bit. It's disappointing. A person of principle. I think there's a wrong way or there's a right way, and if there's a gray area, you have to logically figure it out. However, I think this is showing everyone that it's all about politics and who you can pay off and who you can persuade. It's how you say it. It's not about the facts. It's about convincing, selling it.
Lastly, do you think that his victory had anything to do with the amount of money he had?
I'm sure the money he had an influence on it. The more money you have, the better lawyers you have, the better support team you have. So I think it was huge.
Do you think his lawyer team is better than hers, or was it pretty even?
I think his was pretty good. I was actually impressed with her team also, but again, the media focused on his lawyers more than hers. So it was unfair to judge it.
Thank you for helping with this project.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
My
it.
pleasure.
Love you, Mom.
Love you, Joe.